the SCV leasing team, they're all runners. Half of our HomeSmart people, they all are runners. So I'm sure we can get a good amount of people in there.
So, Mike, we want a pledge from you. If Real's trying to get 70, and Dan's coming on next week, and I guarantee you he's going to try to up Real. So out of his 70, what do you think you can get, Mike?
I bet you I can get 10.
Nice. Nice. I heard 20, but
I heard 30.
oh, okay. Well, no.
I'll tell you this, I'll get 100, but I don't want to have to pay for them if they don't show up.
No, fair enough. All right. So are we holding Mike to 10 then?
We're holding you to 10, buddy.
All
Can
right.
you do that, buddy?
That's easy enough. Make sure I have all the promo, and I'll blast it out.
We even gave you a special code, Mike.
All right. Well, we appreciate it, and I hope to see you out there running too, because...
Hey, and I don't know if I can run after what you did to me at the gym this morning. I'm all jello. I can barely drive.
Hey, you can walk, and guess what, Mike? It's a costume run, so you can wear a costume.
Nice.
Oh, boy.
Actually, we'll even provide you one. How about that?
I love it.
I'll talk to Tammy. I'm sure she'll help me come up with something.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
All right, Mike. So we'll have you down for 10, and we'll call you next week and see where you're at with that.
This is being
enough,
recorded,
guys.
so this posterity is there. It's on our hard drive, Mike. It's there. All right.
Perfect.
Thanks, Mike.
Mike.
Hey, guys.
Thanks,
have fun
man.
on your show. You're doing great.
All right.
Bye.
9:17. We'll be back with traffic after this. 8:07. It's selfie time here. I know. It's like you try to get it where you get it. You see, like, when I did the news, I ran out real quick and came back. You got to just go when you go. So I am here with my special guest DJs, Réal and Seema, and we are here to promote the Hands On Santa Clarita 5K, 10K fundraiser, which is Saturday, December 20th, and it's a charity run for Hands On SCV, and we are actually just calling people to get them to commit live on the air to help out with the event. So we have Dan Sturkle on the phone. Good morning, Dan.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Hi, Dan.
Hey, how are you, Dan? So listen, we just had Bjorkman on, and of course he always got to set the bar high, and so I told him you were next. So we're shooting for a number 150. I got 70. Bjorkman committed to 10.
Well, and that's
Now,
10 out
now
of
is this name Forkman or Sparkman?
Ooh.
Because I heard three different names in the beginning of the show. I wasn't sure which one we're going with.
Nice.
No, he's Bjorkman. Sparkman is also on the
I'm picking out
show.
his content. I'm picking out the costume he's going to run in.
That's good. And likewise, I think he should be able to pick out yours. But Dan, let me throw out there. So Dan's one of our sponsors. He's one of our major sponsors. Nissan is. And so he's coming on next week with us. So Real, you're saying 70 out of our 150. So Dan, are you making up the other 80? Are you going to go a little lower? Are you going to let Real beat you in that sense? Or
Oh my God!
Well,
I'm
how
just
many
throwing that
runners
out
do we
there.
have right now?
We have 300, and I want another 150.
Now, would you say out of the 300, most of those came from our social media, which I'm in the admin of?
Oh, Real,
I'm pretty
look
much
at him
way
throw
ahead
that
of what-
down.
Oh my gosh, man.
Boom.
You didn't give me the
I didn't-
intel.
I
You didn't
didn't.
tell me about that because
I
now
didn't.
you know how he's going. Oh my gosh.
I know.
Well,
I
Rick,
just
you're already going to lose if you reach your goal there, Real.
No, that social media don't count. We're talking about live person-to-person invitation.
no, this is true. This is true. That
Yes.
one-on-one contact is
One-on-one,
important.
yeah. Real people.
So he's got his 70. So are you in for now? You get to call people next week to make them, to help them or help you out with your number. So
Hold them accountable, absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I've been pushing this for a while, and I'll keep pushing it, and we'll push it through Nissan of Valencia. And one thing that I don't know if you guys brought up, but KHTS has a real nice mobile site, and when you go on it, you'll see Nissan of Valencia on top of it. Just a shameless plug,
Oh my God. Wait, we're on there too, aren't we? I think
This is true. Go ahead.
Is
Knock
Dan on
yourself
top
out.
of me? Is
Yeah.
Dan on top of me?
No,
I'm on top of
you're
Dan.
yeah. That would
Oh,
be presenting
in
versus
this
major.
one- in
If
this
we're gonna
one-
throw that out.
But listen, here's the thing, though. Listen, Dan has been training with this thing. I want to know what kind of costume. I want a visual. What costume are you going to
do we
run
want a
in, Dan?
visual? What are you going
to wear,
Okay,
Dan?
it's a family show.
I know. Wait a second. he's been doing his runs. Maybe we should do like a push-up contest or running contest instead of. How do you
Well,
feel
I think the main contest should be the family contest because that's the time of year, and I'm going to be running with my wife and two of my 4 kids. So we're going to be running together, and we'll finish the finish line holding hands. So
Man,
that's what we're looking for. I'll be going after the family so we can get 3 or 4 people, and they all just kind of run together.
Nice.
Seriously?
Run the entire 5K, start together and finish together.
There you go.
I
That's
love that.
I do
think that's-
too.
You know what? Let's go with that, Dan. That is awesome. I really love that. So, are there a challenge is not only to Dan and Bjorkman and the other people on the radio, but let's challenge the people that are listening to this. Come out with your family. Because Dan's right. This is a family event. I'm going to follow in Dan's footsteps and run with my family. So that'll be me plus my wife and my 3 beautiful kids. And can I bring my dog, Dan? Does that count? I might kill him a 5K though. My dog needs a dog.
That's half of one. So I hear.
As long as you can bring your dog, as long as you're not in front of us.
Yes, that's fair enough. But no, it is. It's a holiday run, so I think it's very appropriate for families. Imagine.
Oh, absolutely.
Who doesn't like that?
You're in the Magic Mountain, so how do you beat that?
And you don't have to be like, I know a lot of people sometimes they get afraid. It's a charity, okay? It's a great cause.
Yeah.
You don't, even if you're not a runner, come out and walk.
No, that's really important.
You can just come out and walk.
It's a fundraiser.
Yeah,
It's a fun walk run. It's all okay. It's not. This isn't the Olympics. This isn't the Prefontaine pre-trials or anything like that. It's just a fun thing for everybody to come out and do.
Agreed. So from what I heard, Dan's going to match you with 70 that he'll get with his people next week. That's what I heard, right?
Sounds good to me.
That's
All right.
awesome.
I don't want to. You know what?
You don't want to show him up.
I'm like Bjorkman. Bjorkman, wants to underpromise and overdeliver, but come on, and that is weak.
I know he's not going to show up. I think Bjorkman has 10 people in his house, doesn't he?
Right. He might.
I'm gonna overpromise and do everything I can to do it.
You're awesome, Dan.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Outstanding.
You got
Dan
it.
Sturkle, Nissan of Valencia, thank you so much for calling in and your pledge.
Got it.
All right, time is 9:24. We'll be back after this. AM 1220 KHTS. I'm George Cummings. Sticking it out till 10 o'clock this morning, and I've got some in-studio guest DJs with me, Réal from Advocare and Seema from Hands On Santa Clarita. And you're here. We've been beseeching people. We've been kind of accosting
Nice way of
people
putting it.
on the air all morning long to see if they can help participate and who they can bring to the Santa Clarita's, the Hands on Santa Clarita's 5K, 10K fundraiser, which is on December 20th. Now, this is a charity run, but it sounds like it's a lot more than, not the dolphin shorts and your typical fishnet tank tops. Maybe.
You say typical, like this is your weekend attire?
Well, yes, it's. I was confession. Okay. Here we go. They're just really comfortable. I admit that I was of the age when those were actually kind of fashionable. I look back now with a lot of horror at the early 80s.
I just didn't have a flashback when he said that.
But
dolphin.
yeah, fortunately.
But
costumes.
You're young for that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
There were watch like Magnum PI or something. You'll get it. We'll have the
Is that on off?
costumes, carolers, hot cocoa, things like that. That's where I was getting at. So it's not just your typical running attire.
No,
You
it's
can
a fun
actually.
run, yeah.
It's a fun run.
It is.
No pressure.
No.
You're not running up against even if you are running up against the champions.
We do have an
Yes.
Olympian.
Yes.
There will be some fast runners.
But you don't have to try and gauge yourself against someone who does it for a living in a professional environment. You are there to have fun, bring the kids. As it's Dan Sturkle from Nissan is going to bring the kids, bring the whole family. Am I right? And we have Martha, which will join us in a minute. But we do have to get to some traffic. First of all, you can learn more at handsonscb.org, and you can register there and also see the event itinerary and everything. It's going to be awesome. Please stand by. Someone with a clue will be with you momentarily. Here we go. Taking a look at traffic. Things are looking good here in the Santa Clarita Valley and have been for a while. Traffic at freeway speeds coming out of the Antelope Valley on the 14 freeway and coming from points north on the 5 freeway as well through Grapevine, Castaic, and everything else. As we head south into the San Fernando Valley, things are looking better as well, although we still have some delays just north of Sherman Way heading into the Sepulveda Pass and the 405 southbound. 170 still kind of slow from Oxnard through the Universal City area. And then downtown Hollywood, got some delays still from just south of Sunset Boulevard on through La La Land. And the 5 freeway looking better. You do have some delays from the 134 south heading toward the 110. But not as bad as it was. No accidents or issues to report at the moment. Love your traffic tips. 298-KHTS, 298-5487. Take a look at your hometown forecast. We've got cloudy skies today as we prepare for the rainstorm hitting us later tonight into tomorrow. Daytime highs today only about 63, 64 degrees. Overnight lows are going to be in the upper 40s. Currently 57 here in beautiful downtown Canyon Country.
Hometown station.
Broadcasting from the high-rise district of historic Old Town Canyon Country. Réal and Seema, we have been calling people, as we said, and we have one more person that you're going to be requesting Perhaps. Well, I mean, right now we have one more person on the phone. We have one more person after this we'll be requesting as well. We have 2 people to call today. But we have Martha Aguilera on the phone. Good morning.
Miss Cocalita.
Good morning.
Miss Cocalita. And that is actually a name with regard to her cupcakes.
Yes.
Not perhaps what she did in a former life.
We want to clarify that we're talking about cupcakes.
Yes. So, welcome to the Hometown Morning Show. Is this your first time on the radio?
No, I think we've been on a couple times. It's been fun.
Well, good. So I've got 3 pros here with me. Then I'll let you guys run with it.
Hey, so Martha, are you at the network meeting or are you by yourself?
No, I'm at the shop.
Okay, cool. So listen, Martha, here's the deal. We got the race coming up. We're challenging people. We've already had Daniel Sturkle on. We've had Mike Bjorkman, and Mike Bjorkman and Daniel Sturkle. We're looking for 150 runners.
We're looking for 150. Real's committing to 70.
I got 70.
But he needs some help with that 70, right? To beat Dan's 80 is the whole thing.
Well, yeah.
Not that you need help. Really.
Yeah, but now that Dan and Mike stepped it up like that, I might have to handle this myself.
Oh, wow. See?
So we might have to see what Martha, what number can you bring to the table, Martha?
Ooh, I don't know.
No pressure there. And
No
for the
pressure.
record, you're the only girl. You're the only girl we're calling.
Yeah,
so I'm kind
you
of
are
team Martha
representing the
automatically.
women. And you can wear the Cocalita costume when you run.
This is true.
I'll run next to the Cocalita costume.
Fair enough.
So
Fair
what
enough.
number can we get you to commit to, Martha?
I don't know. I'm gonna say something realistic. Maybe 50.
Something a light number,
Okay.
something,
She says
okay.
realistic and comes up with
I love Martha.
50?
Do you know? No, Martha is amazing. She's the most giving person.
We gotta
seriously.
call
See,
Bjork
my
with that.
strategy is as follows, guys. I'd rather underpromise and overdeliver. So if I show up with 70 or 80, that'll be a totally different
Wow.
story.
See?
She might have just pushed Dan out of the water. Poor Dan.
Well, that's the way Martha rolls.
I am highly
Now,
impressed.
listen, Martha, is there any chance that we're going to see any of those famous cupcakes or empanadas at the race?
I think he just wants them personally delivered to his house is what he's asking for.
Absolutely. We bring them wherever we go.
Nice.
Wow.
So Martha's in for your 50, and then Mike.
I gotta- now I have to
You
step
only
up
have
on
to
my-
do like 10 your own self.
No, but I'm.
What is that?
Okay, so
No.
so Bjorkman only has 10.
Yes, only
has 10.
only has
And then we had Dan Circle from Nissan of Valencia with how many was he?
Well,
70.
he's competing against him, so he's doing
Okay.
70 and 70, but they're getting
Okay,
some people.
and
to
now we
help
have
him out.
Martha with 50.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
That is
And
a
I'm
lot
just
of
here to
people.
tell you, right? I know how Martha rolls, right? She's psychology. She's saying 50, so she thinks me and Dan and Michael just say, oh, we're good with 70.
Smart
But she's going
lady.
to roll in with like 100. I'm telling you.
Smart.
Quiet, Réal. You're giving away all my secrets, dude.
Well,
Outstanding.
Martha, we appreciate this. You do so much for the community, anyways, and this is just one more thing to add to the list. So thank you very much.
Outstanding.
You're so welcome. We're totally happy to do it.
Awesome.
Thanks, Martha.
Martha, thank you so much. This is a really awesome thing that we're doing here. Again, this is a fundraiser for Hands On Santa Clarita. You can learn more at handsonscv.org. And it's going to be, we got Alicia Montano there, our Olympic champion, and also Laker girls and Heart dance team and more, and this will be at Magic Mountain on Saturday, December 20th. We'll be right back with more, including some more phone calls right after this. Time is 9:43. George Cummings here with my guest DJs, Réal and Seema, and we have been talking about the Hands On Santa Clarita's 5K 10K fundraiser, and it's taking place Saturday, December 20th. Weather should look pretty good.
We're holding you to that.
We're holding,
So-
yes, by all means.
Okay.
Come and hunt me down.
It is California.
And it is. But we've been calling people all morning. So we've talked to Mike Bjorkman from Home Smart.
yeah.
Yes. Trying to remember. Okay, Home Smart. There it is. Dial it in. We had Dan Sturkle from Nissan of Valencia.
99 down.
And we talked to Martha from
Cocalitas.
Martha and her Cocalitas. We're talking about
Muffins.
cupcakes.
Cupcakes, not
here.
muffins.
And now,
Clearly, that was Real's stomach growling, not mine.
but yes, from Warrior Fitness, we have the world famous Chikaya on the phone. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing today?
Morning, T.
We're doing great, Coach. So, Coach, here's the deal. We saved you for last because we started this out. We were looking for 70, and I was going to get some help. And then, Daniel came on, and he upped that. And then
There's a competition there.
Bjorkman's kind of just playing it soft. And then we had Cocalita. She's saying she's going to get 50 to the race. So now it's on the Warrior Fitness and the Warrior family, Coach. How many people do you think we can get to this race on the 20th?
And we saved you for last on purpose. We knew you'd come through here.
Well, you know the word fitness the community, and we travel as a group, like a big tribe.
Yeah,
So I am
that's
thinking
very
about
true.
100 people. How about that?
How many? I was talking. How many?
100.
Woo!
No.
You,
Did
this
I
is
just hear
Chicago.
that?
1-0. Yes, that's cool.
1-0-0. That deserves some applause right there. Outstanding.
Hey, coach. Now here's the thing. Over the past year, I've seen several different costumes. It is a costume run. So I'm
It's
just
a
wondering.
family run. No,
Now,
let's throw that out
which
there.
costume are you going to show up with, Coach? Are you going to surprise us?
You know I'm from the Congo. I love surprising people. Stand by.
That might make my day right there.
Oh,
See
and you know
what
what?
he comes up with.
Maybe, Coach. I'm thinking right now because I'm right now going to put a challenge out to my Advo Dream Team out there. But I think we can also put a challenge out to our emergency responders that have been joining our gym to have them bring a team out. What do you think of that?
That's fantastic. That'd be a fun
Wonderful.
run.
Listen, we're having a 3 month Warrior Fitness one now. We have a lot of people, so we're going to invite all of them to dress up and dress us.
There you go for the new challenge. That's a good team bonding thing right there.
Yes, yeah, and for those people maybe because we know at Warrior Fitness, one of the things at Warrior Fitness we've got a lot of people and that's what we love. That right now running isn't in their menu right now per se. It will be, but right now they're just working on walking, getting one foot in front of the other. And the great thing, this is a 5 and 10K run, but there's also walking. We don't care. You can come out and walk, bring the family.
Yeah. Yeah, it's at Magic Mountain. I mean, it's fun. It's actually decorated for the holidays too, so it's just kind of fun to see everything.
Now we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna get about 100 people out there and dressed up in the best uniform they can get.
100 from Warrior Fitness. That's incredible.
Yeah. Did you hear that, Dan? Did you hear that, Bjorkman? did you hear that, Cocolita, Martha? That's why we say Chicago, because I knew he was going to do that.
I knew you'd up it. I don't doubt it. And I don't doubt he'll come through.
He's from the Conga.
Right?
Yes. Now, when she's coming back to the gym?
When is it coming?
Oh, now he's throwing it
right?
on you.
man.
When
Throwing it
Seema
back.
coming?
That's-
Good, yeah.
I was waiting on that, T.
We're gonna bring 100 people back. We're gonna bring 100 people on the run. So in one condition, you come back to the gym. How about that?
Oh,
Oh,
man.
I love
Nicely
it. Yes.
played.
Well
Nicely
done,
played.
Coach. Well
so,
done.
December 21st, I will come back to the gym. How about that?
Outstanding. I love it.
All right. Sounds good. I've missed it.
And it's live.
I've missed everyone.
I
know, right?
It's live.
Posterity, it's
It's on
YouTube.
YouTube. It's a podcast.
That's
There's
right.
no going back now.
No going back. You are committed.
That's it.
That's
Hold
it.
me accountable.
Outstanding. Chikaya, 100 people. We have Martha with 70. We had Dan Sturkle with how many?
70.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we had Bjorkman with...
He's saying 10, but
Yeah.
come on. I know he's out there
Come on,
laughing right
Bjorkman.
now.
He is.
Come on.
Bjorkman has that many people. I'm like, come on.
He's setting you up. I think there's the setup there. Chikaya, always a pleasure, and looking forward to all the wonderful stuff. And I know that if I don't see your vehicle first out there, I know I will hear it coming.
Tell him really quick that story.
Yeah, I was at the mall this a couple months ago, and I hear I'm walking down Town Center, and I hear boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what in the world? And I look, and it's the Chikaya mobile out there in all its glory.
AKA
so
the
it's
beast.
like, yes. So I definitely make a presence, sir.
We'll be there, and we're gonna come in and bring our greatness. Like you said, we're here. 2015 is coming. We need to take it to the next level. So once again, we're gonna work as a team and bring the whole community together and enjoy our greatness.
Outstanding.
All right. Thank you, Coach. That's why we
Thanks,
love
Dee.
you. Thank
All
you
right.
for your yes.
Thanks a lot, Chikaya. So this is a fantastic event. Now it's at Magic Mountain.
It is.
So and registration, you can register right now at handsonscv.org.
You
now,
can. And I'm thinking we throw out a KHTS code. So
Okay,
anyone
oh.
that's listening today,
yes.
if you put in KHTS, we'll give you $5 off the 5K and $10 off the 10K.
Okay, so if you go to handsonscv.org, all for a great cause, and again, it's a 5K, 10K fundraiser, putting the fun in fundraiser. Very wonderful. And just put in KHTS
Yep,
for
when you
the promo
register.
code, you'll get how much off?
$5 off the 5K and $10 off the 10K.
Outstanding. And that is good news. So tell me a little bit now, is this going to wind through the entire park? How does this work?
It is. We haven't released the course yet because we're kind of excited about it and we want to wait till the last
course.
minute. But for the 5K, you do the entire park. So you run past literally every single roller coaster. 10K, same thing. You actually run past some of it twice. So it's fun. You get to literally get into every aspect of Magic Mountain. And this year we actually do a little bit of the back lot, which is kind of nice. So, which is not typically open to the public.
You got a bunch of vendors going to be there?
We
right?
do. We have a lot of vendors. We have Jamba Juice, we have Runner's Lane, Rock Tape, Little League, SCV Little League out here, Castaic Lake Water. So we have, a lot to do, a lot to see.
Outstanding. And so let's just refresh again what Hands On Santa Clarita does for the community.
So as a nonprofit local volunteer center, we help give back to other nonprofits through ways of volunteerism. So anyone that wants to give back can come to us, and then we help connect them with everybody else.
There it is.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Again, handsonscv.org. And we've been talking about it. We'll still be talking about it all through next week, actually through next Friday. T and I and Kyle, whenever we're on the air, in between our what are called live reads in the radio world. And Réal, Advocare, you got your We Build Champions shirt on. Give me a little bit of information about what people can expect from Advocare.
Advocare, we're just world-class nutrition. We help them look and feel better. We'll have some great drinks out on the course, helping them stay hydrated, giving them some energy, all good stuff. So.
Outstanding. All right. So again, don't forget, you can join Olympian Elysia Montano, Laker girls, and the Heart Dance team, among others, at Magic Mountain for Hands on Santa Clarita 5K, 10K fundraiser. That's Saturday, December 20th. The weather will be fine. I'm going to take a look at the 10-day forecast right now. We are actually going through, it's going to be a little cloudy, but it should be all right. I'll put it that way. I'm not saying it's going to rain.
Wait, it's backing down.
I know,
already.
right?
No, all I said is it's cloudy. I didn't say there's going to be any rain.
But rain or shine, we're there.
yeah.
It's a good run. It's California, so it's not that cold.
California.
Most of the rain
anyways,
we're going to have is going to be
We
tomorrow.
could do a rain
That's good
dance.
news.
That's true.
We could do a rain
And
dance.
plus, we need all we can get.
Yes.
So think about
We'll
that.
take it. And a special thanks to Réal from us, too, for being our presenting
Oh, my
sponsor.
pleasure.
All right, Réal, thank you so much. And Seema, this has been a blast
Thank
as
you.
guest DJs.